Oh, hello YouTube, Joseph Richardson here at Joseph Richardson Loves Sports. Uh, I I have not uploaded the last two I recorded. One of them didn't even last 10 minutes because my brother and dad came home later than expected, and it was a UFC fight night that we picked up on Sling TV. So, yeah, I was able to get done with practice. And of course we're gonna study. Okay, maybe that was my mistake there. But it's yeah, we're just gonna go with this. And yeah, I hated that 18-year-old woman follower may have been into my stream and had to get cut short.
Instead, you will be engulfed.
Yeah, Duke Durham.
The Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the
I
pageantry,
think one of my
tradition,
friends
and everything that
went
makes
to
college
school
football great.
around
As
Duke,
we'll see,
but he
the
went to
Notre
the
Dame
high
Fighting
school in the
Irish
area.
taking on a squad hoping to prevent.
All these away games, it's ridiculous. But the Notre Dame does earn money from this. Now,
First
why I
down
did
here for the
train,
offense.
I'm probably not at full health. I don't know.
Back to throw, it's Rayola. He's got his
Okay,
man.
I
And
did
he'll
get a
be
block
marked down
attempt.
right there, still short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line
Now,
up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Can't
oh,
make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
throwing. I didn't mind taking the throw, but
Boy, this
I
is
do
just
have
the type of
increased
field
injury
position this
just
offense
because I
wants.
forgot I was
They move
studying.
the tight end all over.
But I'm still
Power
gonna try
football
to.
with the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the
I
15.
actually feel better when
That's
I'm
a
on the bench
3-yard
because I
pickup. They come to the
forgot
line
I
second
didn't
and
have
7.
enough energy.
He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Nice job,
Yeah,
defense.
yeah. Even it just doesn't help. It does. It's
This
okay
offense
that
has a
we.
second down play.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Using the quick game.
Good.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
We're
Here's this
blocking here.
offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah. You know, there's running back
Touch
or
pass on the
whatever.
run. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Guys, we've
We're,
come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame
the
has the
fact
lead.
is,
We've
dude,
played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Notre Dame to be up 3-0 hasn't been moving the ball well.
They've switched into the field,
The
and we're
fact,
ready to get things
the
started here in
fact
the
is,
second.
I had a catch attempt
He's
and
looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
oh,
They
I
make the
did
stop,
block
but
my
not before
dude.
he takes a
I
chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I did
You've
block
got it
one
third
dude.
and manageable, backed up in your own
Yeah.
end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
Unlike Clemson. Oh,
Oh, picked off. He'll go
I did
down
not
right
click
there,
the
but
button.
what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Come on.
That's just excellent coverage.
That might be why I
Look
transfer.
at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Yeah, the dude was able. That ain't on me. Even tight end knows. It ain't. I have a catch for 0 yards and a drop, and
Here
I
come
was
the Irish
intended
back
to.
on offense.
Okay.
They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David.
Oh
Fires the pass,
no.
intercepted. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down
I
at 39.
honestly, dude, I mean, since I
Now
upped
this
Samardzija's
offense is back on
speed,
the field.
he's looking for me more.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And
I
he'll
did
step
have a
across
block
the
win,
sidelines after making a
but
good
I
gain
should
on
have
that one.
blocked.
Now on second and short. To
I
the
think
air. It's
Dylan really
Rayola.
likes me.
Unloads to the wideout.
Dang,
And
if
it's
he ain't.
picked off for the third time today. Not
Can
much
we
of a
see
chance on the
CJ?
return, but they'll have the ball at the
Him
33.
and CJ must have had a tough QB competition. Rayola must, because my dude's banged up, it's probably, I mean, dude's
First
still
down
up.
here for the offense.
I just feel like Neverally Leonard,
From the gun, leaves it
come
on the
on.
inside with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2
Can
yards on that
Dylan
last
run
one.
with
They
the
need 8
football?
on second down. Now on the option. He'll toss it.
Yeah,
Defense fills
I had
those
a block
gaps.
of
He's got
10.
1 to the 28. They've made
Look,
third down offense a
Dylan,
key. It'll be
do
tested
not
on
look
3rd
for
and
me
1
unless
from the
you
28.
absolutely
From the
wanna.
gun, wants to pass. And it's
Right.
picked off for the
When does
fourth time today. And they'll
CJ?
close in on him after
I
a
might
good
have
return on the
been better.
interception.
I might have
Defensive
should have
backs
been
have
done
tough
too.
jobs. I mean, you think about whether you're playing nickel, whether you're
That's
playing
why I
dime,
love being
whatever
a
it is, you
corner.
put more DBs on the
Even
field.
though
It's
I've
more
only
speed, it's more
intercepted
guys that
one
can cover,
time
but they also
and
got to
Road to
cover that
Glory as a
ground. They got to cover
corner,
that ground and make the
and that
play.
indeed
A lot
was
of
a
times you
corner.
don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
I might need to go to a group of 5 school. Uh, I don't know yet.
Notre Dame has the ball
It's
and
not
ready to
set in
get moving.
stone that I will go
These
to a group of
last
5
couple of
school.
drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their
Okay.
defense is going to bail them out time
I
and time
think
again.
Yeah, and especially when you
I
go for
think
those fourth
CJ
down
should
situations,
get
you do
in the
that a lot of
game,
times because you know your defense can make stands, make
but
stops. They did on that last
he's
possession.
had one too many turnovers. Well, maybe 2 too many, 3 too many. I don't know. He's had, but that he didn't look for me there. He threw where he was comfortable, and it worked out.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Let's see.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Yeah, that was the right call.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
That was the right call.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the
Okay.
41.
You do know
Halfway there
this
on
is
first down, it's
this
2nd and
ain't a
5.
hard route.
Looking downfield, it's Rayola. Finds his big tight end. He puts him in business
I was
across
strutting.
the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I don't know.
This is for me to have a catch for no gain. Yeah,
Here
this
come
is
the Irish back on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way
I
to
shoulda.
keep that momentum going as they...
Of course, that wasn't. I'm not looking good this game, but
Offense getting set for
do
1st
we?
down.
Do I need to? No.
He wants to
No.
throw. Gets it out quickly.
You
No
had a
chance to
block
run, but
attempt
still a solid pickup on
and
that one.
still
I
solid
think in
2
this
points
situation, 2 minutes,
for.
trailing late, I think you got to be...
It's okay. His injury rate
So after
hasn't.
stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they
We
put
actually
together
came
3
back.
consecutive wins and
Samardzija
seem to
was
find
not good in this
How
game.
do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in
But
the season.
Jordan,
What do? You respond
what
by
a
putting a winning
excellent
streak
game,
together, gaining
young
some
man.
momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out, you've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis.
I had a drop and a catch for no gain. Not really worth noting. But it was a good winning effort. I will say that. Way to get back on the win column. Well, I think we had a 0-2, 1-2 start. I don't know. Yeah, I can't help. My chair's been too squeaky for my dad. But no, we're 3-2. A slow start to the week, but wow. Oh, I do have. Well, is this? Oh yeah, that Hussey's still good to drink. Dang if I don't have drinks all over the place. But Georgia Tech at Notre Dame. That I might do the green alternate for that. But yeah, did I already save this? Yeah. Let's just go ahead and override it. So, is my Twitch follower? I didn't see when the person. I don't know if it's Bass, but it don't matter if she loves to watch my streams. Whether she and I still talk on IG. I mean, I'm sure if she keeps it active, maybe. Yeah, that went from 9.5 to 14 point something. Yeah, that was straight into the end zone. Yeah. 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 Couldn't shake off the defender, but here. Oh, that was possession catch. Oh, that was a pretty good one. Uh-huh. You're still only in bronze, but... Okay, you're in silver now. Stupid 27. The Irish usually do get defenders drafted. Yeah. And I think... I don't think we were that close to getting gold. But still pretty good practice. Well, definitely. We know we're wide receiver too, but yeah, you got 5 energy. You're gonna continue using 1 to study. Health is low. Yeah. And yeah, as the game went on, Samardzija did start, that's probably why I didn't see much time as wide receiver too. But knowing that I don't really want that one. We've used that one. Yeah. No. Yes. I think even if Georgia Tech isn't somebody that's on Notre Dame's schedule every year, they do associate with ACC often.
Leahy turned into
in Big
legacy.
Ten,
Muskegon renovated
any
and
conference
hopes
really,
restored. Notre Dame Stadium,
even
the home
Southeastern.
of the Fighting Irish. We've got a
Yeah, SEC.
sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready
Go
for
Irish,
this
go.
game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame
Yeah.
Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys,
Let's
take
see
this.
how hungry these two teams are. So, run and play.
On first
Gotta
down, here
change
comes
the
this
angle.
offense. From the gun, give on the inside. He picks
Didn't
up
get
maybe a
much.
couple before he stopped right
What
at the
am I?
40-yard line.
Okay.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw. It's Raiola.
Okay,
It's
Raiola.
complete. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
That was a good.
From the 44-yard
I'm glad
line, the
Raiola
offense
didn't
snaps
give
it on
my
first
guy the
down.
ball.
The give out of the gun. And
I
that's a
tried,
very productive first down
but
play and bringing
a
up
good
second
first
and
down
3.
play. Now I do know how this route works, and
The play action fake.
yeah,
Grabbed in the
I
middle.
was.
It's Larson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Yeah, one of the wide receivers I passed on the depth chart. That's actually a very good one.
A 3rd and long coming up here.
Yeah, I was out for a play.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. There were
I think-
serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass,
I
but it's
think
incomplete.
the other guy was being thrown to. I don't think that was intended for me. But we're
Looking for a
down
productive play
in
on
this.
first down. He's gonna pass. Turns it loose. It's
Yeah.
complete. And
We'll
they'll
take
get
that.
enough for the first down, and that's
Can't
how
let
things
the
will
Yellow
come to a
Jackets
close
beat
here in
us.
the first quarter.
As a Georgia Bulldogs fan, I hate Georgia Tech. But hey, we tied it up, and we got the ball
And
back.
now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He makes the
That's
connection.
okay.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space
That's
for his QB.
one of the guys I beat out. To my surprise, how in the world am I beating out much better receivers?
Now
Will it be
looking for that
tougher on
first
the new
down
game?
on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his back in the middle. He gets it so
Not a
close to
bad-
the first down
not a
marker,
bad
but I
play.
think he's going to be a touch short.
Don't even know if it needs to be reviewed. Honestly, we're
Here's
keeping
this
the game
offense with a
tied.
fresh set of downs.
Defense has actually stepped up.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Throwing right. And he
Ah,
just overshot his man
I
and threw
think-
it out of bounds.
I think I called for the ball,
Give the defense credit
but
because they're forcing this quarterback to
I man, we only down
And the
one.
incompletion brings up a second
Come on,
down for
Dylan.
this offense.
Show us your legs.
Using his feet. He stopped at the 49 after
He
gaining
can
10.
run.
This
Believe
guy's
it or
a weapon
not.
throwing it and running it, and
Yeah.
you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It put so much stress on the defensive line to chip. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown! Fighting
Yeah.
Irish. And with that one, they jump
14's
on
a
top here in the
beast.
second half.
This offense is
14's
so
just a
explosive. They
beast.
can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Even if my number one Twitch fan that follows me is an 18-year-old female, I'm okay with that if that's who's tuning
Notre
into
Dame
me a
has the
lot.
ball and ready to get moving.
I'm fine with
And
it.
David, how they would love to stick it
Oh.
in the end zone one more time. after that last drive.
And once you get the defense
Okay.
on their heels, and you
Nice
pick them
catch.
off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop,
Samardzija
Jesse, and
with
they're going to try
the
to do it again right here.
And if
catch.
you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Good enough.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Come on.
He'll keep it himself.
Get him.
One
Way.
step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Now on second down.
Yeah, you're vertical. Whether you want to get the ball thrown to you or not.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's
Oh,
run out of bounds, but
beast
not before
receiver.
trying to get a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Big time throw in that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's got
And
arm
Joe
talent, he's got
Theismann,
accuracy, and because of that, he gives this offense
he
the
got a
ability to
serious
light up the
injury
score.
like Alex Smith got years later. Well, Theismann was years before Alex Smith. But it's a run. So my catch for 18. Okay, that's good. Dang, we're down. I
Here
like the
come the
RPO
Irish
screen.
back on offense.
I ain't gonna be the one getting the ball though.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Unless he wasn't gonna get any yards.
Connect, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's
Oh.
got it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge
We
play.
needed that.
And he had
We
to
needed
go
that.
a long way to reel that ball in. He started off way on the right, crossed the entire defense.
Yeah, 2 catches. That's what, 23 yards a... Damn, 23 yards a catch.
They're backed up first
Dang.
and 10 from inside
We
their
didn't
own
get any
5.
points
Let's
out
see
of
if they
it.
can create some space.
Well,
The give to the tailback. At the 15, he's loose. He's
We-
run out
we're-
of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
this is,
Here's this offense with a
we're
first
still
set of
gonna
downs.
block.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Dylan is
This is a
mobile,
hard defense to run against
but
if
he
you're gonna go
ain't the
sideline.
best. I mean, him and CJ both are field generals.
This is the biggest drive of the game, but the offense has to
But
stay
I've-
cool. No reason to panic. Then again, panicking is never a good idea, is it?
Oh,
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock
come
him
on,
down for
Dylan.
loss.
This is
Quarterback
why.
put his face in the fan. I love.
Still not a bad yards per catch, though, but
Still plenty of time for
I
this
mean,
offense,
I'm
but
going
this
vertical here.
probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play.
I ain't.
He's
Oh,
going up top here
oh,
in the game.
damn.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Well, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
Dylan Raiola. I noticed that he was a good offensive lineman at the pro level, but I just hope he, he probably could have became someone at UGA if he wasn't promised playing time immediately by Nebraska, which I think he did end up flipping Nebraska. But
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with.
I mean, I had a couple big catches.
There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot
That's
to learn
pretty
from.
good.
I mean,
That's my
losses
best
definitely
catch
hurt
of the
every team. A lot of
evening
times most teams
of that game.
refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
I don't
That's
see
gonna
myself
do it
staying
for us
at
from
Notre
here
Dame.
for Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another
But
presentation
I
of
don't
EA
mind
Sports
checking.
College football.
I mean, come on, 4 interceptions, dog, you ain't good. Let's see though. Samardzija 3 for 42. 14 yards a catch. Run after a catch 3. I mean, I did hit a 18, 28 yard, and then I think I had one that I lost, what, 4? Negative 4 yard catch. I can deal with that though. My 14 yards of catch is pretty good anyway. It ain't gonna take long. I ain't worried about improving too much. I just hate the loss of Georgia Tech because defense kept us in the game. The offense was straight garbage. I think because somebody was hurt. Now that they're back, I'll have to fight for. Actually, no. I'm actually competing for wide receiver 1. As much as I don't want to do this, if I'm competing for wide receiver 1 and I'm supposedly gonna be at the back end of the depth chart if I don't win, well, let's see where we at on this. We don't have to stop it.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
This is a pretty. This one you don't have to be perfect on. Okay, you did bulldoze. A deep threat can bulldoze. Good job. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Dude, you gotta. Yeah, at this point. Okay. Now this one. You can normally get. Damn. Just because I think this one should. Okay. Not a bad start. Yeah. You mutter. Shit, God. What's wrong with you? Everything? I know it is. 'Cause you fucking. Yeah, you're lucky you got it. Yeah. Yeah. You could have had survival, but that's a tough one when you don't have your guy up to. Supposedly it was wide receiver 1, but you're wide receiver 5, and yeah, you'll probably transfer to a. I'm okay to accept that because there was a receiver injury and I was able to play up to my ability. Except I don't care if it's CJ Carr or Dylan Raiola. I actually like that Georgia could have had Dylan Raiola just because his dad did snap the ball to Matthew Stafford with Detroit, of course. Because Stafford, had a relationship with Dylan's dad, but of course his uncle coaches the O-line, and maybe he believes in his uncle's O-line coaching, even though his uncle ain't OC or nothing. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't easy. Yeah, that was a pretty good possession catch. Oh, they were ready to take that hit. At this point, yeah. Unfortunately, this is what EA's gotta fix on the new one. Cause I do want to go one of the big YouTube gamers. Whether I'd let them know in the YouTube comments that I'm a small time gamer, that's irrelevant if I want to know more about the new game. Yeah, you didn't get too much yet. Yeah, you're actually. I ain't worried about. I mean, I think Kayla's glad I don't worry with Kelly anymore. Yeah, that's okay. You weren't quite where I needed to be. Completion didn't guarantee, but what do we want to do for weekly agenda? Obviously, studying's a high priority. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is a huge rivalry game. And I probably won't be seeing much playing time where I'm at on the depth chart. Unfortunately, you can't help injuries. You really can't help that. But there was a couple of throws that Dylan maybe didn't throw to me on point, but I was able to get the catch with Samardzija. And what I don't want to share is what doesn't need to be talked about here. Cause, cause if my friend that follows me and watches this stream, Best wants to know. I mean, what I do on an adult app or website. Yeah, she doesn't have to know unless I want to tell her privately. But during the stream, I highly doubt I would. Oh, already at silver with half a minute left. Yeah. Oh, dude, that ball wasn't. I didn't like exactly how that ball was thrown. Now that was caught. Yeah. Way to fight for some yards after contact or run after catch. Yeah, we actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got goal practice that could honestly. It's, if it does, I mean, it ranges anywhere. And the fact that we are almost. We got 6 points. We're always gonna partially study, then train. I do. Battle for the Jewel Shalala? Shalala? Yeah. Do I really? Yeah. I doubt I'm gonna play being bet off. Uh, it's a big rivalry. Do I really? As much as I want that, no. We're gonna. Oh wait. We're gonna go with the white pants with navy jersey. Why don't we do something a little different for this rivalry game? We don't have the green or shamrock out.
To the house that Rodney built. Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans.
Yeah.
Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
Pretty interesting matchup.
Time to get this game started.
And of course that's religious. Wow. It ain't about how you start, and we're seeing a back and forth here while my butt's on the bench. Knowing I can. Oh dang.
No matter how much college football changes,
Yeah, we got the rivalry win.
Rivalries are consistent, and winning
It was a tough game.
well, that's just the best.
Of course,
Because they
I had
hate each
to.
other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games because this is always there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on.
I
to the next
didn't
game.
play. Yeah, I didn't play. I didn't get a catch or nothing. But the fact is, after that Georgia Tech loss, Notre Dame has been able to maintain trying to win games. And wide receiver 4, Barra. I guess, and what do we have? And I'm assuming that I don't have to study anymore, and that I can grad transfer with Samardzija. And where would that be to possibly grad transfer to? Don't know. But for those on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.